Like the feeling of it's making me want to scratch my skin. I don't like sticky fingers. That is stunning. I don't like it. Excuse me. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a little while. I just wanted to let you know very quickly at the beginning of this video that I was pooling and then I went to Butlins for a week and I came back. Today's Monday 13th of October. I'm hoping I get this video up on Wednesday for you, but I came back on Friday and then had a bit of like a chill weekend, started sorting myself out, ready to start filming stuff this week. So I am back, and I am back with a super exciting one. So we're going to be doing my shop my stash or trash video. So if you have been watching my makeup collection videos, you will see that some things I put to one side to try one more time to basically work out whether it's going to be in my stash and go into my full makeup collection, or whether it's going to go in the trash. But in most cases, it'll go to family or friend for somebody else to use it, because it'll most likely be in half decent condition. Let's get straight into it. I've already been through my pink trolley. If again, I will leave the video link down below. The pink trolley shows everything that is in my shop my stash, so we'll gradually go through all of them. I'm hoping to do like 3 or 4 of these videos so we can get through the bulk of it, and then some other things I might try in like some shorts or on the clock app. But these are my little selects that I have done for today's video. We've got a mixture of NARS, NYX, Makeup by Mario, Georgiana Tisha, Iconic, Doll Beauty, Revolution, Fine, Ico, MAC and Charlotte Tilbury. So actually we've got quite a good mix of high-end different brands. So I'm going to start with the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer. I've had this for ages, but I can't remember if I liked it or not, which is obviously why it ended up in my stash or trash. It's very like stringy and it's meant to be really, really tacky. I know Lizzie Lizzie absolutely loves this, but if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm a little bit funny with sticky stuff. So I'm a bit fussy when it comes to like sticky primers, and like what the bit that I don't like is like rubbing it in, because then my fingers get sticky and I don't like sticky fingers. It feels so, I think I've put way too much on. It feels so weird to be filming when I've not filmed for weeks, but I also haven't filmed a tutorial probably for, I don't even know if I filmed, yeah, I've definitely filmed, have I filmed this year? I don't actually know. This, I've put way too much on. It's actually soaked in really well considering I put so much on, and it's not as sticky as it's getting stickier now. It's actually really hydrating to begin with before it goes sticky. Then this annoys me because then my because now my hands are sticky. I have got some hand sanitizer here, so let's see if that helps. Like, I don't mind that as a primer, but that sensation, like, can I blend that out with a brush so that I don't get that, so I can still feel it even after I've like sanitized my hands? I think that's going to go to a new home, because even though it does feel nice as a primer, yeah, I just can't get over the feeling of it. Like, oh yeah, not a vibe. So that can go in the trash, but aka it'll go to a new home. I'll probably see if my mum likes it instead. For foundation, we have the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This is in the shade L3.5 Salzburg, and it says to shake well. And I'm going to take maybe like a pump and a half, because barely any came out the first time. And let's see what this is like, because I can't, again, this is why this ended up in my shop my stash, I can't actually remember what I thought of this. Also, please do let me know what you are thinking of this lighting, because again, it's my first time filming a makeup tutorial with this setup. I've gone in with a little bit less than I normally would, in the hopes that that helps to make it blend out a little bit more. Also, for any OGs, I still use my Corpse Bride mirror. It's still the best mirror, like handheld mirror, that I've ever had. I don't know if you can see or not, but it just sits on top of my skin. Like, there's no other way to describe it. And it just shows so much more texture. Like, my YSL foundation would not look like this at all. And like around my nose, like that is just not what my skin would look like with my YSL foundation, with my Urban Decay one. I don't know what it is about it. It just does not settle on my skin. I'm actually going to see Sarah at work absolutely loves their tinted moisturiser, and I might actually see if she wants this, because I mean, it might be her shade, and if she loves, I mean, I love the tinted moisturiser, but I don't like this, but I'd rather it go to a new home. So I'm going to see if Sarah likes that and wants to try it. Moving on, next we have the Fine concealer. This is in the shade 02. This is their Flawless Finish concealer. They do have this in a different shape now, I believe. Let's blend. It's actually really, really nice. I actually really like how this is looking. That is stunning. Oh my god, why have I not been using this? I do think with this colour, this would be one that I would mix with my Lancome concealer. So if you have been, oh, actually I don't even know if I've told you this or not, but I've been loving the Lancome, what even are you? Tint Idol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I've been loving that paired, because it's like more of like my skin colour, like a little bit lighter. And then I've been pairing a tiny little dot of the HMB Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer in the shade SF0, which is literally basically just white, to get the coverage from like the normal colour and then get the brightness from the white one. This would be a gorgeous one to pair with my Lancome one. That is stunning. That is 100% staying. That is going in my stash. Moving on to more cream products. I have the Doll Beauty Gimme Sun Cream Bronzer. This one's in the shade Light. And I absolutely love their liquid one, but I feel like I maybe have used this once, you think, from that. This is what the packaging looks like, which wouldn't really make much difference now because they have completely rebranded. I don't even know if they've brought this out in the rebrand yet. But once I use up my liquid bronzers, I'll definitely rebuy them in the new rebrand because I'm obsessed with them. Like, they honestly are the best thing ever. So let's see what this cream one is like. And it's only in the shade Light, which obviously I must have bought. I mean, it is quite warm still, but that is really nice though. I definitely think the liquid one is like 10 billion times better. But if you have dry skin, I think this would be really nice. I don't think this colour is like my favourite. It's like a little bit peachy. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not in love with it like I am their liquid bronzers. Don't know. This is going to be a maybe just until I see. Like, I'm going to put it in my stash, but I'll see how I get on. To be fair, I don't really have many that are like a lighter colour. So that is kind of like a good option. So moving on to liquid blusher, I actually have this one from Revolution Pro, which I've told you before, I absolutely love the more like orangey one, like more peachy one. This is their Blush and Lift liquid blusher in the shade Harmony, which to be fair, I don't think you can actually buy this anymore. So I do apologise because I am kind of like teasing you with this, because if you like it, you can't buy it. But let's see what this colour looks like, because I know that I love the formula. So the colour kind of blends into not really much. I mean, it gives you a little something. Again, very natural, which kind of matches with the bronzer vibes, to be fair. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I've applied it with a brush. Maybe I don't normally do that. I can't remember if I normally go on with a sponge. But it feels more like liquidy and a bit more like wet compared to the peachy one. Like, the feeling of it's making me want to scratch my skin, which is so confusing because I love the peach one. I do feel like I'm normally going with that with like a sponge. Maybe I go over it. I just don't think there's any colour to that. Like, that's going to get covered up straight away as soon as I put powder on. Yeah, that is literally barely anything. And then for powder, we have this Jordana T-shirt powder, which is a little duo. So it comes with a pressed powder in the top, and then it has loose powder. Try not to misspell it. Loose powder in the bottom, and this is in the shade Half Baked. But we're going to start with the pressed powder first and see what that looks like. And I'm just going to press out the concealer and go in the powder puff. That's actually so nice. Oh wow, I'm really surprised by that. I don't think it lives fully. I don't think that's actually the powder. I think, because I can see like darkness here, I think that's because I haven't gone in with like my normal concealer and then the lightening concealer on top, because I wanted to just see what the fine formula was like. But I think if I went in with my normal like concealer combo, or even like my Lancome with that fine one, then with this powder, I think I'd actually be obsessed. And then let's start. Oh my god, it's dropped half of it. Start on my hood. I can see where it's like blurring, but it doesn't blur the same way that hoodie does. This definitely has like a scent to it. Maybe I'm just used to the hoodie one, because I think she has a scent, but I just don't really notice it. With this, I can tell I've got powder on. I can tell everything's just kind of sitting on top of my skin because of that foundation, which is a bit annoying. I do like that powder. It definitely wouldn't be like a special occasion kind of powder. I'd always stick to my hoodie, but I'm actually going to keep this because I do really like it, and I think it'll be a lot better when I don't have a foundation on that doesn't suit my skin, if that makes sense. Moving on to brows, I just have a brow gel that I want to try. This is the Ico Brow Gel Style and Define, and this one's the Tinted Gel Brow Booster. I feel like this had a colour to it, because I've definitely tried this once. And I feel like it's quite liquidy. Something that I've only opened recently, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like you or not. You see what I mean? Like, why is there so much? And like, why has that done that, but it didn't do it when I was applying it to the front? They haven't dipped back in. Like, that's all wet. I don't like it. The end of my brow is like soaked in product. I can feel it like tightening, like hardening. No. This is definitely going in the bin. I feel like I'm gonna have to take like a cotton bud now and try to clean. Oh my God, my brow's drenched. Okay, moving on to some powders. So we have the Makeup by Mario bronzer, which looks like this. I got the shade medium. I'm going to take a little Real Techniques. I've been loving these little mini ones that I bought. I'm just going to take one of these and then just kind of tap this on my skin. Next up we have, oh my God, next up we have blusher, and this is the MAC Melba blusher. And let's go in with this little P. Louise brush. This blush is actually really cute, this MAC one. It's nice, you know, if you just want a little something, say if you got like a red lip on, you want a little bit of blush on, but you don't want it to be too much, but you don't want to be like too peachy. Like it's a nice mix of like peachy and pinky. Obviously it's matte, so you know what I mean, it's gonna look matte. That is what that looks like. I actually really like that. That can stay, because that's like the perfect little like everyday little something blush. And I have these iconic little Babby drops. These are illuminator drops. I don't know if this is gonna work over my thingy, but now is the time to test it, isn't it? Because I'm not going anywhere. So let's put like 2 drops. Obviously some people like to mix this with their foundation, but it's meant to be really good for highlighter. Oh, she blinding and she dries quite quick. Wow. What the? Oh my God, I didn't realize it was going to be blinding like that. Oh my God, this will be stunning for a night out. I would definitely, next time I try them, I'd definitely put them on the back of my hand, dab them, and then apply, because you can kind of see where like I first applied it, and then it kind of diffuses out, because it obviously must dry super quick. But oh my God, what in the 2016 highlighter is going on? Excuse me. As you can probably tell, she's going in my stash. And the fact that I've actually put a liquid highlighter on and it looks like that and it hasn't like lifted anything, and the fact I've got like a matte blusher on, I mean, you can kind of see it there just because of where I applied it, and obviously I will learn next time not to dab it straight onto my face. But wow. Wow, okay. I'm shooketh. I am shooketh from that. And then last but not least, we have a lipstick. This is one that I got like in a, like what are they called? Like the mystery boxes from Charlotte Tilbury. I did a video on this, but this was like years ago. This is the Lucky Diamonds. It's like a lipstick, but it's got like shim shim in it. That's what it looks like by itself. Oh my God, what is that? It's surprisingly smooth, considering it's got glitter in, because you all know what I'm like with textures. To be fair, that actually is quite nice. Can feel a little tiny bit of texture of the glitter, but not much considering the full bullet is glitter. Oh, I really like that. That'd be gorgeous with like a darker lip liner. Ooh, that can stay in my stash as well, which I'm buzzing about, because that, obviously I got it in a mystery box, but it's not the point, the mystery box still wasn't cheap. So this is how we're looking. My first ever shop my stash or trash. Let's do a little quick roundup. I'll tell you what's going in my stash and I'll tell you what's going in the trash. So for my stash, we're going to be putting in the MAC blusher in Melba, obviously the Makeup by Mario bronzer, John Anna t-shirt, powder duo, of course, the iconic London illuminator, the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, the fine concealer, and then this is going to go in for now, but I'm going to see what other cream bronzers make it into the mix, because it's nice and I like that I've got it in a lighter shade, but it doesn't like blow my mind, whereas another one might do. So this might get swapped out, but so far it's staying. And then the ones that will go in my trash, but aka will go to friends and family, apart from one of them, which will definitely go in the trash. We have the NYX Honey Jimmy Up Primer, the NARS Longwear Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, the Revolution Blush and Lift, not really much colour to it. I'd rather give it to a different home. And then this one is going to go in the bin. This is the iCoat Brow Gel, because it does nothing. So that can go in the bin and the rest can all go to a new home. So that is my first ever stash or trash. I would love to know what you think down below, and I'll hopefully see you on Sunday for a brand new video. I'm going to be uploading on Wednesdays and Sundays moving forward. So I'll see you again on Sunday. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.